exploring the world. He's driving around. He's walking and he's climbing, hoping not to fall back down. It's Ritty's adventures. It's Ritty's adventures. It's Ritty's adventures.
So I've left Hobart. Before I left Hobart, I did some more drinking, etc. And then went to Wellington Mountain, whatever it's called. And just looked out over the city, etc. before I left. Over the city, etc. before I left. And just looked out over the city, etc. before I left. I then went down to, shit, might actually have to look this up to remember. So I went to a place near Mordana. Stayed there the night at a really nice campsite. It was really cheap, right on the beach, had shower and everything. So I'm just cooking dinner. It's a bit breezy, but I've got a spot next to the car where it's not so breezy. And where else do you get to sit down and enjoy that view while you're cooking dinner? So it's almost ready though, so turn the sausages a couple more times, slap it on some bread. I don't have beer. That's like, I know, I'm kicking myself a lot right now. That's what I need. If I bought some beer, even a 6-pack, the last stop I made, then this would have been perfect. But this is, because of that, it's only just slightly off perfection, but it's good. Then the next morning I went to, that's my watch, it's lunchtime. I then went to a nice coffee place which he suggested, and then went down to Port Arthur, spent most of the afternoon at the historical site. Lots to see and do there. Before I went to the Tasman Arch, Devil's Kitchen and the Porthole, and then made my way up north further to... So I'm referring to a map here on my phone. Yeah, still recording. That's right, there's a piece of paper right next to me with it. Before staying in Orford Holiday Park. So then fast forward to today, I've come down to Coles Bay. Well, I went up to Coles Bay. Now money's a bit of an issue at the moment. Also the other issue is on my way here. I was overtaking some people, and the road, I'll give you an idea, the road is where it's kind of normal sized, except where the lines, like just an average sized road, it's just one way each way, but where the lines usually painted is where it turns to gravel. The gravel's still level, nice and straight, plenty of room. As I said, went to overtake, and then they kind of moved a little bit as I was overtaking them, so I kind of moved further right, which then suddenly meant my right two wheels are on the gravel, with a narrow point coming up where there's guard barriers where the gravel is. So kind of went a little bit hairy, kind of was a little bit worried, the adrenaline got pumping, but yeah, so that was interesting. So yeah, I've come into the national park, which according to this receipt is the Freycinet National Park, and there's actually a few things to do here. I'm going to see a lighthouse and stuff like that, so yeah. Well, I made it to the top. It's a little bit windy up here, as you could guess. So the sound might get screwed up from time to time, but look at the view. Absolutely amazing. So now, to not fall, I gotta get back down. And some of it is worse than this, which is at like an angle. Some of it is worse than that. And it says not to go here when it's raining or wet, because the water runs down where you walk and it becomes basically a slipping slide. So, the part I'm not looking forward to is getting back down. However, all I can say is it's not about looking at what could happen on the way down, it's about looking at what you'll achieve at the top. It's only then, once you're at the top, that you can worry about the down, because that's probably where you're going to go. So yeah, been up the top, now to go down. Just hope it's not the quick way down or the extremely slow way down, which is either to slip all the way down or to slip and hurt myself and not be able to make it down and wait for someone to get me. So yeah, but I did it in approximately an hour and 20 minutes. Let's see if I can make it down safely. I don't care about time on the way down, just make it safely. And there's still plenty of sun in the sky, so I'm not short on time. I can take, was it 4:15 our time, which means that it's about 8 o'clock the sun goes down. So I've got about 4 hours. I think I'll be right. This morning's intro bit, or this morning's recap, was pretty shitty. Basically along the lines of, I camped somewhere really nice on the beach, it was cheap. And like good quality. I then went to a place for coffee, then went to a historical part of Port Arthur. I was there for most of the afternoon because it took me a while to get up. And then I went to the bridge, like the rock bridge thing, Devil's Kitchen, and the fucking hole thing. Yeah, and then I camped partway through, in a town, but partway through from getting to here. But this morning I was a bit about money, so I was pretty much going to turn around and leave. But I decided, you know what, even though it costs, I need to do it. And this is where I am.